Welcome to Zoe's Treasures. I'm Tracy, and as always, I'm here with my husband Noel. He's behind the scenes running our graphics, doing our stuff. Usually we have a really cool intro to go, but Whatnot did an update, and I don't know what's going on, but here we are. So, hello everybody. Happy Saturday. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
This is our, well, I'm going to say it's a special Valentine's Day edition because why not? Anyways, it is our elegant and timeless, or timeless and elegant, Pangy Panda patterns. That is not OBS, but that is graphics my husband does. We don't run on a phone. We run on multiple cameras and through a computer system. And that's kind of my husband's area of expertise. So he does a lot of cool graphics. If you hang out in the show for a while, you're going to see a lot more throughout the show. Thank you. So today is our elegant and timeless collection. I usually do not pre-list. We're playing around with that a little bit, but we do have everything I'm going to be running right here behind me. So if there's anything you want to see, you let me know. I'm always happy to pull that out. Everything starts at $1. We do have some stuff in the bin, and shipping is $4.50. So we're going to cap shipping at $4.50. Pretty much that means the first item you pay $4.50. After that, you should be seeing free shipping coming across the bottom of your screen. If you have shopped with me before and you have ordered something, you have probably received some of our rewards cards. These individually are always worth $2. There's codes on the back. $2 off individually, good for any Zoe's Treasure show. And today, for this show, it is number 6 and 1. If you combine those two codes together, it's worth $5 off any purchase today. So if you have these two cards, you can put the codes together, put it in your wallet, and save a little bit of money today. And with that, we're going to just go ahead and jump right into it and get going. So let's see, our very first item today, we're going to start down here. Let's start simple. We're going to start with a gorgeous picture. Everything we're doing in our Elegant and Timeless collection are those statement pieces, those classic ones that last forever, that you can really just kind of mix in with your decor no matter what, pretty much. And this is one of those pieces. Look at how gorgeous this is. No call outs that I'm aware of. We have gorgeous purple flowers on there. Nice ceramic pitcher. Who makes this? No, I can't see who makes it. It's a little bit faded out. Let's go ahead and see it up close. I'll give you a measurement. I always do like to let you know any measurements that I'm aware of. So this stands about 8 inches tall, and it is a beauty. All right, we're going to do 10-second auction with the 3-second restart, and that is up and running for $1. Shipping is only $4.50 today. This beauty is called Tracy Loves to Ship. I do love to ship. That's how I am spending my Valentine's. I am going to be wrapping packages with love. Blueberry Island, that is for you. Thank you so much.
On its way to you.
All right, up next, I think blue and white is classic. Blue and white is timeless. There is just so much you can do with it. This is out of England by Wood and Sons. So we have this, will look great on a gallery wall, or you can put a plant on it. So many things you can do with that one. That is 8 inches in diameter. Let's take a look how beautiful that is. And that is running right now for $1. Classic Woods and Son out of England. Plate. Put that up on your gallery wall. The junk in her trunk. Congratulations. Let's see. I want to open up the show so I can actually see first-time purchases. Let's do that. All right. Spring is going to be here before we know it. I know most of us, hello Southern Charm. I know most of us have still snow on the ground, but we got to think. We got to think in the future. So look at these. I'm pretty sure those are daisies on there. How adorable is this platter? No call outs on it. Let me get you a measurement. Just over 12 inches by about 9 inches, 70 degrees. Oh my goodness, we finally hit 50 today. So this one is up and running. Beautiful springtime platter. We hit 50 finally, so it was nice. I got to go out without wearing a jacket today. And Vegas with the first purchase. Congratulations.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Anybody like milk glass here? I have a good handful of milk glass pieces today because let's face it, white is absolutely timeless. Any holiday, any season, any decor, you can fit milk glass in. You can dress it up in a variety of colors just by adding things to it. So we have this absolutely gorgeous pitcher, and it is simple but elegant. Stands about 8.5, 8.25 inches tall. Let me see if I can see who makes it. No maker's mark, so I'm not sure who makes this piece of glass. And that's running right now. Love the design on it. You've got like the lines here. You've got the hobnobs going on. Thank you so much for your bids. Thank you, thank you. Southern Charm, thanks so much. Heading your way.
Thank you.
All right. This next one. I think it's a little bit newer. I'm not saying like brand new. It's not as vintage, but it is absolutely stunning. Look at this piece. How gorgeous is this picture? That is all ceramic. No chips or cracks. All those petals are in perfect shape. This is such a beautiful piece. Can you imagine flowers coming out of here and you can still see that ceramic flower? Made by Meat Pie Ceramics. Absolutely just beautiful. So you've got your plain side and then you've got that flower. Let's take a look at it. It does stand about 7.5 inches tall. So gorgeous. Thank you for sharing the show. I appreciate it. And that is running right now. This is definitely mud pie. I think that's what it said was mud pie, but it was two separate words. Hello, Lady Dragonfly. Thanks so much for your bids. And Dawn, that is going to you. Thank you. I am really into spring today. I am just like positively thinking about nice warm weather and flowers. And we have this mini pitcher and basin. I always mix those words up. Pitcher and basin set. So we have our flowers on this one, trimmed in that kind of antique-y looking gold. No maker's mark. Thank you for your purchase from the bin. I appreciate that. And then, of course, we have the bowl. Let's see if I can read it. I cannot read it. It is nice and tiny print on there. So we do have some gold print. Don't know who makes it, but no chips or cracks. Beautiful floral. You can use these two pieces together. You can separate them, put them in different places in your house. 6 inches tall. Both of them going together, running right now. I love the little pitcher and basin sets. I think they're adorable. And I'm that mom with the first purchase. Thank you.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Okay, we have some platters. If you've been around Zoe's Treasures, I love those flowers too. Aren't those pretty, Moody? If you've been around Zoe's Treasures, you know I love my platters. I'm not a fan of shipping platters, but I still sell them because they're gorgeous. So the first one we have is blue and white. So we have a blue and white platter here. Blue Danube. So this is made from blue Danube. It's probably upside down. Kind of looks like a blue onion picture. Can't totally guarantee that is the name of that picture. No chips or cracks. It's in wonderful shape. That platter is 14 by 10 inches. Danube. Yep. That's it. That's the name of it. And I'll show you what you can see. Blue Danube right there. So that is the maker. And that is the gorgeous pattern. And it is running right now. These oval platters look awesome too on gallery walls. Just saying, it doesn't always have to be a round plate. They also make great centerpieces that you can build off of on your tables. Pearly Day, thank you so much. That is heading to you. All right, let's do one more platter for now, and then we'll do some other stuff, and I have a couple more platters later on. This is a big one. This is Homer Laughlin. You know Homer Laughlin is an absolute classic. Look at this platter. Look at how big that is. Like, it is humongous. I'll give you a size in a second. It has a ton of crazing, gorgeous flowers. Again, very springy, very classic. And the crazing is just to die for on this one. And I love it that it has a nice like dip to it. This, you guys, this is 17.5 inches by 11 inches. That is a huge platter. Homer Laughlin, running right now. Nice, heavy, thick, with just a ton of gorgeous crazing on it. For a huge turkey, that's right. I would probably use something like this as a centerpiece, as a base to build off of. Thank you for your bids. No food? No, you could. Blueberry Island. Thank you so much. That's going to you. I mean, you could put food on it, but I just think it's so gorgeous. I wouldn't want to, like, I don't know. I wouldn't want all the turkey stuff on there. I want it to stay pretty. All right. Let's do something a little bit smaller, because tomorrow when I'm packing, I'm not going to like myself. So I need to do something to redeem the whole, liking myself again. So we're going to do something a little bit smaller. This is a really unique bowl or tray. Made in Japan. I know, right? Says made in Japan. I don't know by who, but that's where it was made. So we know it's a little bit older, and it just has such a unique shape to it. And of course, it's pretty with green flowers, or green with flowers, 8.5 inches long. And that's running right now. Think about this on a vanity. You put some earrings in there, your necklaces in the middle, or in a bathroom to kind of sort your stuff would be absolutely gorgeous. Crystals. Oh, crystals would be pretty in there. Do you think it's a sushi dish? It may be. That would make sense with it coming from Japan. And Brooke, with the first purchase, thank you.
Thank you for your first purchase.
I don't eat sushi, so I'm not sure, but I could see that. Totally see that. All right. How about a little trinket dish? These are pretty popular. So this one says boutique on the back. And I am not sure. I'm pretty sure it says, we're gonna zoom in and see if we can read that, because I can't read the stick. My daughter washed these and did not dry them. My love, would you go grab me a towel real quick? Zoe did not dry everything. This is what happens when you hire your 15-year-old. She washes things, but if you don't explicitly say dry everything. So hang with us really quick. We're getting a towel because a little water going on here. At least you know it's clean. Thank you. All right, let me get this dry so I can show you without water driplets everywhere. And I better keep this towel close because she washed quite a few items for me today. Okay. We have a beautiful trinket dish. That is I don't know, I'm going to say a phoenix. It may not be a phoenix. It's a bird. I'm just going with phoenix because why not? Metal. Don't think it's brass, but it's brass colored around the edges, and it opens up. It hinges open. This is a porcelain. So first of all, let's see if we can figure out who makes this. Can you zoom in on that red? I want to say Lefton, but I'm not quite sure if that's what it says. Maybe not. If you guys see it before I do, let me know because I can't zoom. That's the closest we can get. Shafford, Japan, Shafford, Italy. I don't know. Anyways, it says, there we go, a little bit. Japan, there we go. Shafford, Japan. All right. What is the size of the plates showing to buy? Those plates are standard Blueberry Island. Those are standard dinner plate size. We'll go and get them measured, but I'm pretty sure that they're between 8 and 10 inches, but I will get you a measurement on those. All right, we're going to run this beauty here. There it is. And that is up and going right now. Gorgeous trinket box. And Junie, Thank you so much. And that is a first purchase.
Thank
And
you
if
for
I am
your first
mispronouncing your name,
purchase.
I apologize. I don't read names very well. I try. So if I don't say it right, if you put it phonetically in the chat, I will make sure that I practice it. All right. Before we go to the next item, honey, can you go and do a measurement really quick? There's those gold rim plates in storage. They're on the shelf. Can you just get me a measurement on that? Here's the tape measure. All right. Let's see what's next. How about a soap dish? How cool, how elegant would this look in your bathroom? Look at that fish. This is a ceramic piece, but think about your guests. Put this in your guest bathroom. Your guests come in and they have to take the soap out of there. How cool would that be? They're on the, in the storage, go down on your left-hand side. They're on the shelf. They're gold rim plates with a floral design. And not only that, not can you just put soap, you know, you can go see Reworkers Passion and buy her soap or What Liz Likes. 2 great soap makers on here. So you can have a whole whatnot setup going on in your bathroom. Oh, he took my tape measure. All right, but we're going to go ahead and run this. Let's put it by my head. It's about that tall. We're going with about 6 inches there, maybe 7. Oh, are they 11 per the description? Then that's what they are, 11 inches. I didn't remember if I put the size in there or not. All right, that is up and running. He's going to measure too, just in case. This guy's going now. No chips or cracks, just a beautiful fish soap dish. You don't have to put soap in it. You can put whatever you want in it. Reclaimed vintage, that is going to you. Congratulations.
There's like 3 sets.
Yes, those ones. Thank you. All right. He's got the plate now. Let's go ahead and we'll measure it real quick right here just so we know he brought it to me. Yep, 11 inches. I was right in my description. Hey, look, I did good. All right, 11 inches. Those are in the bin if you are interested. They come in sets of 2 because everything's better in a pair, right? How about some Lenox? Isn't it those plate? Let me just show you. These are in the bin. They are absolutely stunning. These are gorgeous, gorgeous plates with that gold, and you can see that design. Is it floral? Yeah, it's not quite floral. It's kind of just an odd design, but they are in the bin. They are in mint condition, and they're just stunning plates. Okay. I don't collect Lenox. I sell a lot of Lenox, and I think Lenox is beautiful. But I have been told that Lenox with a blue stamp or like the greenish color is super collectible. And this one has the blue stamp. So we have a Lenox bowl in great shape. We have that blue stamp. Thanks for your purchase from the bin. We have that bluish green color stamp. And you know what I love about Lenox? Most of their stuff is kind of like flowers. It looks like, if you look at it just right, it's kind of like an abstract. This is like a flower opening up. A gorgeous centerpiece bowl, fruit bowl, 10 inches in diameter, and that's running right now. And that is older Lenox. And I moved to the riser so we're not centered. There we go. Now we're getting centered again. Hello, Tiny the Artist. How are you today? Southern Charm, thank you so much. Heading your way. You guys, Battle of the Best is coming. And if you are in Battle of the Best, I know Southern Charm is. I am. I'll show you my item in just a minute because it is truly elegant. And if you are, put some emojis in there. Let people know that you're going to be in Battle of the Best. All right, check this plate out. So this is all glass, and it has kind of like just this gold coloring on there. How pretty is this one? I just thought this was so neat and very different looking, just with the coloring. Almost like an amber glass, but it's not really. 7.5 inches. Battle of the Best is a battle show where sellers get 5 minutes. All of the items start at $1, and you bring your very, very best item, and you're trying to win. So, Abel's Treasures, congratulations. That's going to you. So, let me talk about Battle of the Best for a quick second. We'll get right back to selling. Hello, moms. So Battle of the Best, it's an all-day event. It is going to be on the 22nd this month, and each seller gets 5 minutes. There's a ton of sellers, something like 60 or 70 sellers. We start an item at $1, and we battle against each other. Whoever sells their item for the most money is the winner for the month, and then we get to come back in December all the winners come back and kind of battle it out for the big grand kind of title, and you get bragging rights as being a battle of the best winner. Let me show you what I'm bringing. This I'm going to be photographing it today, and it's going to be listed by tomorrow. I have, for Battle of the Best, these will be going up starting for $1. These are Delft Sphinx plaques. Look at the size. This is the small one. And I'm going to put them together. It is a pair. They match each other. They are, I'm pretty sure they're porcelain. I'm going to have to double check. But they are absolutely stunning. We've got the horses that are so popular, the blue and white, the unique shape. I've seen these listed on other sites very rarely, but usually only one at a time. And look at this. It is a pair of two. This one's a tad bit smaller. How gorgeous are these? They are humongous and just, this is my battle item. So they're going to be listed. Hold on. I'm about to drop it and I don't want to do that. They are going to be listed by tomorrow. And you can get your pre-bids in if that's something you want. And for everybody on Battle of the Best, can you show the little mint green box behind you? Absolutely. Absolutely, I'll show that. Yeah, they are heavy. I was afraid of dropping them. If you go in as all of the sellers start posting their stuff for Battle of the Best, if you're like, oh, I'm busy that day, you can always put in a pre-bid, like your max bid, to increase your chances of winning something specific you want. Green box. Hold on. Green trinket box. I'm trying to figure out which one. Can you show the mint green box? Is this one coming across as mint green possibly on the screen? This is a trinket dish. Not sure if this is one you're talking about. I'm going to run it. If not, we'll keep going until we get the right one. Yes. Okay. It is actually, it has a tad mint green. It's more of like a creamy, kind of like an off-white color. I can see how on the camera it's coming across kind of mint green, but it's very, very faint in person. Beautiful. I'm just double checking. There is I'm going to show you up close. This one petal right here looks like it has broken the tip off that petal. So we're going to show you up close, but it is really hard to see. So there you go. Look at that. And it's right there on the bottom. So it almost just kind of blends in and doesn't even look like it broke off, but it looks like there was a piece of a petal there. Other than that, it is absolutely beautiful. I don't think any of us can read that maker's mark, but there is the maker's mark at one point. There's some more engraving on there. And we'll go ahead and run it. Let me give you a size real quick and we'll get that going. That is 4.5 inches long. And that is up and running right now. Thanks for your bids. And Brooke, that is going to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How about some more stuff for the wall? How about that? We have these two beauties here. We're going to sell them together because they should go together. Two different sizes, but they're, kind of the same but different. I love those where they match, but they don't quite, aren't quite the same. I'm pretty sure this is a plasticky material. It has to be like an older school plasticky material. The backs are wood. And let me give you a measurement on them. The big one is 7 inches and the small one is about 4.5. And they're running right now. You're going to get both of them. They do have the holes in the back so you can hang them up. We all have those little odd spaces that just need a little something. Things like this are perfect. The junk in her trunk, that is heading to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's do another decorative plate. This one's really pretty. This is just kind of your old school granny core decorative plate. Would look great on your wall, or even just kind of sitting around with some trinkets on it during the springtime. Let's see what size this is. This is 8-inch diameter, and that is running right now. Thank you for your bids. Kelly Taylor, that is going to you. Thank you very much. Okay, this one, I just think that this is like a must-have right here. This is something that is so unique, so beautiful, and this is the type of thing that you put on the table and your guests are like, oh, she's fancy. Look at this. So, absolutely gorgeous. You've got like this fluting going around here. You've got the beautiful florals, and then you have the pedestal. Look at that pedestal, 3 legs, and then you've got a base here. How fancy and unique looking is that?
Don't ask me. I'll put cupcakes in it.
Here, yes. Is it Italian? Let's see. We have a little signature down here. I can't quite make it out. So let's see if we can zoom in. We'll see this, and we'll see if there's any markings on the bottom. So, can you see that? Is there too much?
It's too much glare.
Too light, too much glare. I can't make it out what that says. It looks like maybe whoever painted it. So we have that. Possibly Italian. It does look, kind of gives those vibes. And we have this marking right down here.
Hold on.
Oh, are you going to switch the other camera so we can see this marking, please?
Yes, give me a minute.
Thank you. We're switching. We're coming back to the other camera here. There you go. And it has that marking on it right there. So nothing definitive that I can make out as far as who makes it, but it's beautiful and it is in mint condition. It is a good 9 inches in diameter and it is running right now. That one's a really unique one. That base just kind of does it for this one. And you can actually kind of feel the paint on here. So I'm pretty sure it was hand painted just by the feel. Daisy Lane, that is going to you. Is that, Mo, do you think it's Royal Worcester? I can't
On
even
its
say
way
that.
to you.
Thank you, Daisy Lane. All right. I know we're past Christmas and I keep talking about spring. It does kind of look Italian though. But we have a cake server here, a pie cake server, and it says Merry Christmas on there. I am sure this is silver plated. I do not see any marks telling me otherwise. But I mean, you can buy Christmas year round. And I really like this piece. We're going to put it like that. It has just a really pretty design going on there. And that's running right now. For $1, $4.50 shipping. Carolyn, thank you very much. Do you guys ever go to like the antique
Thank
store or
you.
something and you pick up something unusual and you're like, oh, I've never seen this before. And then like 3 weeks later, you go to a different antique store and you see that exact same thing. And you're like, how is this happening? Like you never see something your whole life. And then all of a sudden there's like 2 or 3 of them. That's what happened with that. I saw another one right after I bought that, which surprised me. We have some pink depression glass here. Look at this. I mean, it's intuition, maybe so. Absolutely beautiful pink depression glass. My favorite part is how it crimps in at the top. Look at that. I love anything that's different and fancy. This is in great condition. How beautiful if you put some twinkly lights in there. This is 6.5 inches tall. And you can kind of see the optics going on, like those little kind of diamond optics. That is running right now. It is a beautiful piece. Just look at that top too, that like crimped top. And Katie in the library, thank you so much. I love the name Katie. My oldest daughter is a Katie, so kind of partial. All right, we have in the box, never used. This is like, I would say new old stock. I'm pretty sure this qualifies for new old stock. Now the box has seen its better days. It's kind of wore here. It's coming apart up here a little bit. But this is Mikasa. It's from Macy's. Somebody got it at Macy's at one point. And it is a serving set, never been used, Mikasa serving set. Let me take the little thingy off. So you have your cake server still tied in there. And you have your cake plate from Mikasa. So it has just a little lip there, just a tad bit of a platform. So you're going to get both pieces. And you don't have to use it for cake. You can put anything on there. 11 inches. And we're going to run that right now. You're going to get the box and everything. Now, the box, like again, it's been around a while, but these pieces are brand new. And that is running right now. Kelly, that's going to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's do another Lenox piece. Can't go wrong. Look at this. I think Lenox totally sums up like elegant and timeless just because of the creamy color, the gold. They are just such understated, beautiful pieces. So we have a Lenox bowl here. It's just a simple design. It is gold stamped Lenox. Stands about 3 inches tall. A good 4.5 inches in diameter. And that's running right now. Lenox looks gorgeous in bathrooms. I know they make it's more for like kitchen, dining, but Lenox looks absolutely stunning in bathrooms. Abel's Treasures, thank you so much. Let's do another floral piece. This one is hand painted by Rose something. So it's hand painted. There you go. Let's turn it the right way. Hand painted by Rose. Look at the flowers. Really unique shape on there. Great condition. That, to me, that is so springy. Just over 10 inches. And that's up and running. Thank you for your bids. Reclaim Vintage, thank you so much. That's heading your way. I'm going to start putting stuff back down there. All right, let's do another milk glass piece. This is the ultimate milk glass fruit bowl. I mean, bananas, apples, pears, put them all in here. That will look so pretty sitting up on a counter or on a table somewhere. You've got your little diamond print with your scalloped edges, pedestal bottom. This is a little bit newer piece of milk glass. This isn't super old. I have other milk glass that's almost edging on antique. This is 5.5 inches tall, 10 inches in diameter, and that is going right now. It's a big guy. You can even put this in, fill it up with like hand towels. Would be nice. Another way to use it, the woven basket. Thank you so much. Let's go back. Let's just take it back to very, very just simple beauty, just elegance. Look at this. Just beautiful classic glass. You can use it for your florals. You can use it, like put your liquids in there. But I think some florals in there, use it all year round. That's running right now. Turn it like that. It is 7 inches tall. Just a timeless piece of glass. And thanks for looking at that one. Okay, let's see what's next. We have a whole set of bowls. Now, these are beautiful. I was going to break these up, but I Love Discounts always yells at me. They're like, don't break up all the sets. So, it could be, yeah, Jenny, it could be a beer pitcher, couldn't it? So I am not going to break up this set. There are 6 of these beautiful glass bowls. You get your
beer pitcher with spring coming up. No, that sounds
Sweet
more
tea?
like a good gazpacho or a good
margaritas.
no,
We'll
no
put margaritas in it.
No. I can think of the word.
Look at these bowls. You're going to get 6 of these. You have your floral in the middle. They're actually, you can feel it's like very textured on the bottom. And then on the sides, you have some like engraved floral decor. They all match. They're all the same. There are 6 of them. We're going to just put them right like that. They are 4.5 inches in diameter. And you're going to get the whole set. The whole set.
That's right. I am that mom. That's what I was thinking about.
Sangria. Yes.
A good sangria with fruits and everything.
Carolyn, that is going to you. Thank you so much. And Blueberry, I am so sorry. I just saw your thing that said close up. I will be paying more attention. I am so sorry that I missed that. I did not mean to miss that. All right. I have some more clear glass, but we're going to come back to it in a little bit. Let's do some green glass instead. This is green frosted, and it totally looks like a flower, doesn't it? I don't think there's any glow to this. You should be out celebrating out here. Yes,
Mama's, she already went to celebrate
I did.
and came back.
I went to the antique store by myself for like 3.5 hours. That is like the best Valentine's Day gift ever. That was like perfect. All right. So we have gorgeous green frosted glass.
Yes, and my wallet hurts.
It all came from the business account. Just under 4 inches tall and about 5.5 inches wide. Looks like a big flower opening up. I don't think it glows. Let me put a light to it. No, we don't have any glow. It's just gorgeous. And it's running right now. It just looks like a flower, doesn't it? Such a pretty one. Carolyn, thank you so much. Let's see, I don't want to miss comments here. Like a lily, it does, doesn't it? I'm that mom. That's what it. You know what? It would look so cute if you had it and you had like a little frog kind of like just hanging over the edge. That would be adorable. All right, we've got some really cool swan stuff we're about to get to, but we're going to kind of work our way over there. I have a set for you here. This would be for your morning tea. We have, or your afternoon tea. We have 2 coffee cups or teacups. They're beautiful, porcelain, made in England. So this whole set is made in England. They are in mint condition. So you can't, if they've ever been used, it's hard to tell. You get your creamer. And then you also get your beautiful sugar bowl. So we're going to do all 4 pieces. Let me show you this way from the side so you can see how pretty they are. You're going to get all 4. You're going to get 2 cups, a sugar, and a creamer. There you go. Look how beautiful that is for the whole set. Thanks for your bids. Sunshine Vintage, congratulations. All right, now this milk glass, this is antique. This is old milk glass. One, you can tell because it used to be painted, and a lot of the paint is wore off over time. The other way you can tell how old it is that the older the milk glass will have a glow to it. So let's see if we can turn it over here. There we go. So you can see that green coming through. So that tells me that is really old milk glass. The newer stuff will not do that. Look at that. And you just have like all this texture here, all the florals. Isn't it gorgeous? Even with all the paint, just think of the history and how many people, like how many vanities or, cupboards this has been in. So it's an absolutely beautiful piece. The call outs are the paintware, 8 inches tall. Let me just kind of show you that top there so you can use it as a vase. And we're going to go ahead and run it. Going now. Antique. It would probably clean up even a little bit more. I don't know if that's staining or what. Reclaimed vintage. What a gorgeous piece heading to you.
Thank you.
Put that down here. Let's do some blue and white. This is, this one's pretty old because you can tell how it's wearing off around the edges a bit. So you get a little bit of paint wear. This shows to me what would be kind of like a desert-y scene. Let's take a look at it. Doesn't this look like pyramids here? So maybe kind of out in the desert, or I don't know, maybe that's supposed to be water. I'm not too sure. I think it's a desert scene. Palm trees kind of remind me of desert. And it is a piece of pottery. No maker's mark. But it's not like your modern day ceramics. It is a pottery, 4 inches tall. And that's running right now. Thanks for your bids. This has a different print than a lot of your other blue and white that you see frequently. Daisy Lane, thank you so much. All right, now let's go to a little more, I don't want to say common occurrence blue and white, but something more that you would just typically expect. Look at this statement piece here. This is technically a candle holder. Put your big old candle there. But You can set it down. You can put something on top and use this as a riser. Think about putting like a top on this and putting a plant kind of hanging over. That would be stunning. So you've got this gorgeous shape here. It is 11 inches tall, and that is a like a ceramic piece. And that's running right now. So you can use it as a candlestick, fill around it, use it as a base for a riser. I don't think it's Japanese. I really don't. There is no maker on here, but to me it doesn't appear Japanese. Abel Treasures, that's going to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's step it down to some classic glass here. You know what? These pieces, what I love about these pieces are these are totally hand painted, and somebody sat there and took the time to paint this. Somebody far more talented than I am painted this beautiful, beautiful vase. And now here we are. It just makes me wonder, like, how many people have got to enjoy this already? 6.5 inches. And now we can pass it along and have another family enjoy it. That is going right now. Thanks for the bids. I appreciate it. Carolyn, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, I'm not a smoker. Don't have anything against smokers. But I really do think a lot of ashtrays are pretty cool. So, not being a smoker, I do have a little bit of a like, oh, those are cool ashtrays when I see them. And here we have a set of 3 horse ashtrays. You could tell they're ashtrays, but you can use them as little trinket dishes. Put your spices in them. This would be great in the kitchen to put your spices or your salts in.
That's a nice addition for a man cave.
My man cave.
If you're into cigars or something like that.
Yep. So you're going to get 3. We'll show you from the top the pictures. And you get a little wire basket holder for them. So those are the 3. You're going to get all of them. 4 inches in diameter, or 4 inches square. They are a square shape. They're running now. Blueberry Island, thank you so much. I actually found these. I just did a show, a Southwestern show with all like Southwestern decor. I was on a raid train. Horses are so popular right now. And then after that show, I found these and I'm like, oh, these would have been good in Southwest decor too. Oh, that would be perfect. Yeah, Blueberry Island. That's perfect use for that. Okay. Is it the year of the horse? Any more horses? I'm trying to think. I do not in this show. I don't even think I have any more. I'm going to say no. I do have a chalkware horse. I can go pull that out. My love, if you want to go look on the shelves on the right, it is a big statue, like chalkware type horse. So I do have a vintage horse. They used to give them away at carnivals. We'll go get that. You can't miss it. It's like a horse statue. It's on the right-hand side shelves. Okay. Look at this piece here. How beautiful is that? This does say Japan on the back, so it's made in Japan. There is a ton of crazing on it. You can see front and back, all the gorgeous crazing. Not sure if you can quite see it on screen now, but it is covered in crazing. And look at this bamboo style handle you have there. Let me get you a measurement and then we'll get it running. And the colors are the oranges and blues. Perfect. 10.5 inches. So 10.5 inches with the handle. And it is running right now. Now, if you just like the plate, you can always take this off and just use the plate to hang on a wall or something if that was your style. But I kind of think the handle makes it unique. I really like it. Mamas, that's going to you. Thank you. Oh, did you find the horse? All right. So now this horse has been around. Well, let me tell you the story about this horse. I'm going to run it. This is probably the only other horse thing I have. They used to give these out as carnival prizes, 30s, 40s time frame. So you would go and you would, play whatever game they have, like throwing the ring on the bottle top or something. And these were the prizes. It does not say chalkware, but I am like 99% sure it's chalkware, just from experience. However, there is nothing definitive that tells me it's chalkware. It really does look like it. Now, there's some chippy here. I mean, it's been around. You can tell, I mean, it has age just looking at the age. We have wear spots. See the white on there, the wear spots? So let's show it from here. Oh, we're going to lay it flat. We're going to show it this way, and then I'll flip it over. All right. Let's look at it so you can see. There you go. It is for its age. I think it's in great condition. So this is it. Head to the bottom is about 11 inches. We're looking at about 8 inches wide. I'm going to just flip it over for you real quick so you can see the other side of it. So a lot less colorful. You can tell it, this is the side that's supposed to be displayed because you got all that sparkle. And that is running right now. $1. Up and going. I thought it was kind of cool that they used to give these out as carnival prizes. I'm like, man, it beats like just getting another stuffed animal at the carnivals nowadays. Giddy up. Reclaimed vintage. Thank you so much. All right, let's do another piece of milk glass. This is your classic grape pattern, grape and leaf pattern. So you have your candy dish here. Really beautiful shape. And it is your standard grape and leaf. I'm trying to say, I don't think that's a W. I do not know who makes it. It is not what the maker I was thinking in my head. We're going to go ahead and run that. That is about 8.5 inches tall. No chips or cracks. I have an old antique cabinet that's really dark, like really dark wood, and I have filled it with milk glass, and it is so pretty because the milk glass against anything dark is so stunning looking. Strickland with the first purchase.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Okay, look at this. All right, is this a swan or a goose?
It's a swan.
I want to go with a swan because it just has that like elegant looking neck. I'm going to go swan. Beautiful. Blown, there is a tiny little thing. I do not know if it's blown glass. It is solid. It is thick. I do not see bubbles. I do see some opalescence, like some rainbow colors going through its neck. Let's show you up close what it looks like. There you go. No, I don't know if it's blown. I don't want to say that it is. There is a sticker on there, but that writing is so tiny. So you can kind of see in there. It is 6 inches tall. I saw snowmen. Oh, did you? Oh, that's cool, Moody. Okay, this is running right now. Beautiful glass. I'm going with swan. Sometimes the birds are a little hard to tell apart when it's, when they're in this more of an abstract form. Grammy, congratulations. That's a first purchase. Grammy with the first purchase. Thank you so much.
On its way to you.
All right. Let's do.
Thank you for your first
This is
purchase.
the only other swan I have today. And to me, this is the piece of pieces right here. Look at this beauty. This is a planter. Look at that neck. It's like just peeking over its shoulder. Can you like just imagine little babies like swimming next to it? It is a gorgeous planter. Think about how beautiful this white is. And if you had the green kind of leaves falling over this, gorgeous. It is ceramic. We're looking at about 8 inches tall and about 10.5 inches long. We'll pull it back that way. And that is up and running right now. This is so beautiful. This was one I almost kept. I was very tempted. Katie, thank you so much. You're going to be so happy with this. This is so beautiful. If I knew how to keep plants alive better than I could, I'm not so good at it, I probably would have kept it. All right, let's look at this piece. Totally different color scheme here. So we're changing colors, but tell me that is not Italian elegance at its finest right there. You've got that. I'm going with cherub, little naked boy there. Creeping Charlie, that's cute. Little cherub boy on there. We do have some signatures on the back. So I'm thinking this was handmade. There are some chippy spots on the back where You can tell somebody had it probably in a plate holder. And that is 10.5 inches in diameter, running right now. Such a pretty piece. This one really, to me, reminds me of Italy. Mamas, thank you so much. Heading to you. All right. Does anybody like head vases? I have 2 head vases today.
Hey, that was a great.
I know, people were sleeping on this good stuff. All right. Head vases at one point were extremely popular. And I found these 2 little girls, so we're going to do them separate. And this is the first one. She is so pretty. I'm trying to see who makes her. Hand-painted Lefton. So this is on the back there. It does say Lefton. It's a baby Moody, is that it? And just look at her. Is she not super sweet? There's where you would put your little plant, or you know what? These look so cute, like on desk. Any blue glass? Not today. I have a blue, almost kind of like a Wedgwood one. I'll run for you. I'm sorry, my love. Yeah, I'll run that next. So look at her. This is also so great. You had a hat for Easter. Oh, it does look like an Easter hat, but you could put this on a desk and put pens in there. Like, it doesn't have to be a plant. She is adorable. She is in great condition. 3 3/4 inches tall. Look at those little eyes. Running right now. Paintbrushes. That would be great for paintbrushes, Moody. I get excited when I see these in the antique stores because there's so many different styles, and some of the women, Grammy, thank you. Some of the head vases, like the women, are just so absolutely stunning and gorgeous. All right, we're going to do the next head vase in just a second.
She missed one of the horse pieces.
Yes, my husband pointed this out when we were looking for blue. You right, children's book would have been great. Oh, it would have. That would have been perfect. Oh, you've never seen those? They're pretty popular. Okay, this has a horse on it, but it is also the only blue, really blue thing I have. It is not, I don't want to say, is it glass? I think it is glass. This was some type of alcohol. I want to say Jim Beam. I want to go with Jim, this is it was some type of whiskey decanter at one point. Really beautiful though. You can put florals in there.
I love this because it says yes.
Yes, it was Jim Beam. Okay, I thought it was Jim Beam. 12 inches tall, but I mean, look at how gorgeous this is. This is a piece of decor. This isn't just to hold liquor. That is something beautiful. And that is running right now. 12 inches tall. It almost reminds me of a Wedgwood type piece just because of the style of it, but it is not Wedgwood. Speaking of Wedgwood, I found, Junie, thank you so much. I found a piece of Jasperware today. If you like Jasperware, I found a piece of green and white. It's a trinket box. It's going to be in an upcoming show. It is about this big, green and white Jasperware with a cherub on top. I mean, it is, I freaked out when I saw it. It was so gorgeous. All right, let's look at this other little head vase. She has her eyes closed like she's making a wish. They're all closed like she's wishing on her birthday candles or something. It is so adorable. They close. Oh, really, Kelly? Interesting. Oh, wait, interesting. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me go back and read that. Hold on. I read that wrong. When they closed one of their plants, on purpose, he was in protest, or he was just whatever. Well, I am not reading this right. Okay, y'all. This gray is really blonde, and sometimes it just goes, zoom. Ask Southern Charm. She gets me all the time. And they closed one of their plants. Yes, and now I get it. Thank you. I love discounts. I have quite a few blonde moments. But y'all, you could just stay for the entertainment. You can throw stuff at me and see me totally not get it. It could be entertainment all day long. All right. Yes, I didn't at first.
Yeah. She's not awake. You need to give her some coffee.
Yeah, I do need coffee. Okay, we've got this gorgeous little girl closing her eyes, making a birthday wish. She's in a head base, another little one. It says made in Japan on the bottom. Let's take a look at her.
It's all good, Miss Kelly.
It's okay. It's me. It's all me. All right. She stands 3 inches tall. And if I click the right way, it is running right now. She looks like she's snickering. Maybe, yeah. I picture her like making a wish. Grammy, congratulations. That's going to you.
Thank you.
All right, let's do another blue and white. So this has half a sticker. Oh, but there's something on the bottom. Let's see who makes this one. This is Delft. So we have Delft out of Holland. So we have a Delft picture. It has half of an original sticker left right there. But it does say Delft down there at the bottom. Beautiful, beautiful Delft picture. Really, really clean on the inside. Oh, it says 1991. There's like little engraved 1991 Delft. So definitely vintage. About 6.5 inches tall. And that is up and going. Vintage Delft. The classic, the ultimate in blue and white. They set the standard. Southern Charm, thank you so much. I know. I'm that mom, isn't it?
Thank you.
I have, how many children born before 1991? I only have one born before 1991, but I don't know. Like, it doesn't seem that long ago. It really doesn't. Okay, let's do some bone dishes. So I'm going to do all of these together just to make I Love Discounts happy that I'm not separating stuff. But we have 4 bone dishes. One of your children is your, you didn't know that I Love Discounts. My oldest daughter is 37. My oldest child is 37. Now, I was very young when I had her, but my oldest is close to your age. And my youngest is 15. So there we go. They just never stop. It's just on and on and on. Like 5, not quite 5. But we're going to go ahead and run these. So you're going to get 4 bone dishes. The really pretty purple pattern there. They are in great shape. And they are running right now. All 4 of them. They're... Oh, my riser's crooked and my husband's over there with OCD, like trying to get me to fix it. Oh, for holding glasses, they would be. They're like the perfect shape. I never would have thought of that, Southern Charm. Dusty Dreams, thank you so much. Those are going to you. That is a great... I love when people give me ideas on things you can use them for that aren't like your normal way to use things.
If she was to wear her glasses.
I won't. I'm supposed to, you guys. I'm supposed to wear glasses. And the problem is every time I put them on, I get dizzy. Like if I'm looking at something like my phone, I'm totally cool. But the minute I look away, I feel like I'm about to like the whole room is spinning. I just can't deal with it. So I don't wear them. I just I squint at everything, or I do the old person thing. I do that. All right. We have another Delft piece here. So this is Delft Blue, made in Holland. We have the writing back there. It says Delft. And look at how beautiful. This is the florals and a bird on there. That is so gorgeous. And we have the little heart and circle cutouts going around the edges. Let's turn it that way so you can see that bird. I'm a big bird fan. 7 inches in diameter. And that is running right now. And that is Delft. Some more Delft pieces.
Wait, you're a fan of Big Bird?
I'm not a fan of Big Bird. I'm a big fan of birds. But Big Bird was pretty awesome. Reticulated edges. Thank you very much, Grammy. And Annie, thank you so much. Congratulations. Okay,
On its way to you.
y'all gotta see the vision.
Come
See
on,
the
Southern
vision
Charm. And you keep up buying the owls.
Okay, bird is the bird. That's right. Okay, Southern Charm, you guys. If you don't know Southern Charm, first of all, she's an awesome seller, sells vintage decor, primarily like into the primitives kind of decor is the primary. But she sells some other stuff too. It's not solely primitives, but that's kind of like her main niche. However, she, around Halloween and stuff, has like the creepy stuff, like the doll heads in jars, like things that freak me out. So I have no idea why birds scare you, because you do all the like the scary stuff. Like you do scary stuff. All right. So let's see the vision here. Today is Valentine's Day, right? This would be typically, this is your wedding couple. But how sweet would this be? Maybe you know somebody. Hey, June's not that far away that's getting married. This would be a great gift. This is Lennox, gold stamp Lennox statue. Or maybe you just want something to remember your love by. So we're going to go ahead and run it. It would make a great wedding present. It is in mid condition. It is 8 inches tall. Gold stamped Lennox, and that is going right now. Gotta have vision for this one. It's gorgeous. Abel's Treasures, thank you so much. Abel's Treasures has the vision.
Thank you.
All right, this is a cutie pie. This is a little ceramic piece, and it is just stinking adorable. Has the florals on there. Let's look at this up close because those florals are so cute. We have a blue handle. Look at that. Love the shape. There's a little bit of paint where you can see right in there on the blue handle. It is ceramic. And about 6 inches, 6.5 inches tall. And that is running right now. Love the shape. Very unique shape. You're scared of birds too. You, mamas, you're scared of birds? Yes, I don't like just live birds. So you can do like bird things, just not live birds. So like aviaries, you're like, oh, I ain't doing no aviaries, right? Really? And okay, does the movie The Birds have anything to do with this? Because this is legit. Because I don't swim in the ocean because of Jaws. Like I grew up as a 70s kid, and that was Jaws time, and I won't swim in the ocean because of that. So yes, so the movie The Birds played into this a little bit, right? Okay. Now that I can understand because of the whole Jaws thing. Totally get that. And Brooke, thank you so much for your purchase. Thank you I didn't recognize you, but thank you. Okay. This is a newer piece. And this is somebody's...
Miss Carol, that must be really cool.
Oh, you live on Nantucket. Oh, that's where they filmed Jaws. See, I'm not even a beach person. And I don't know if it's because of Jaws. I think it's just because I don't like the texture of the sand. But Jaws freaked me out. Y'all, okay, you want to hear my theory? If I tell you my theory, you're going to be like, I come to Tracy's shows on Friday mornings, and she's really smart. But then I'm going to tell you my theory, and you're going to be like, what's up with you, girl? Here's my theory, though. All right, you know how big whales are, right? All right, whales are humongous. Think of the size of whale poop. They gotta poop, okay? And think of how many whales are in the ocean. And then that poop goes somewhere. It's like a big old toilet bowl, like the ocean. Like, this is what I think of when I think of the ocean. It just grosses me out to no end. Like, okay. I am a fairly smart person, but the whole ocean thing, can't do it. All right. My husband's staring at me like, who in the heck did I marry? All right, we have this gorgeous piece here. This is probably like an acrylic that somebody painted white, but I thought it was so pretty. I think it's a hibiscus flower. We have a hanger here, so you can hang it like this way, or you can hang it this way. So think of this like over a mirror or something.
I know Miss Kelly, right?
Yeah.
Right, guys. Hey, Miss Misty, how you doing?
Okay, look at natural state of high. She's like, yeah, I can kind of see that. You know what else they do in the ocean? I'm not sure what else they do in the ocean. I don't know. I like the poop isn't enough. Like, I don't need to know. And then there has to be things in the ocean we have yet to discover. There's just no way. They're like me compared, like I'm like this big compared to a whale. That's just a no-go for me.
She's not paying attention, Winnie.
I'm reading the chat. I am reading the chat. This would look gorgeous over a doorway. It would. So it's a little bit newer. It's probably acrylic, and somebody did paint it. I can tell they painted it. But it is absolutely beautiful. And we're going to go ahead and run it for $1 going now. I didn't measure it, but look at it. It's wider than my shoulder, so probably a good 20 inches long. And it is up and going. Just a really, really pretty piece. Kelly, this is going to you. It's going to look beautiful in your home. Oh, I need to put a number on there. I'm getting some red chats that are like, I'm trying not to blush reading the red chats.
Whoops. Wrong button.
Happy Valentine's Day. For all the people doing whatever they do in the ocean. We have a set of salt and pepper shakers. They are silver plated. They are not real silver, so silver plated. The tops open up nice and easy for your pepper and your salt. They don't have bottoms, just the tops is where you would open it up. They celebrate Valentine's in the ocean. They are 4.5 inches tall. And those are running right now. Thank you so much, Kelly, for your bid. And did I run it? No, did I not run it? That was the last one. I'm on 47. Yep. Okay, there we go. Now it's going. No, it's running. And thank you, Kelly. Didn't need the Shalom's like, oh, y'all don't give me them visuals. Kelly, thank you so much. Those are going to you. Yes, deja vu. All right, let's do a couple milk glass pieces. And I got a few other some really cool stuff here. This is a really neat milk glass piece. This pattern, I do not know why. I didn't say anything. Sorry. This pattern reminds me of a deck of cards. Like it reminds me of I don't know what it is about cards, but it's just a pattern on it that reminds me of that for some reason. Look at that, kind of like, I don't know, of a game or something is what it looks like to me. 7 inches tall. It is in great shape. And that is running right now. 7-inch tall piece of milk glass of Morse code. It does kind of look like Morse code, like dot, dash, 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 dot. Honey, do you know Morse code? You were military. Sunshine Vintage. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, do you know Morse code? You're not answering me. Just like real life. I don't get an answer.
Dot, dash, dash, dot.
Have I watched The Little Mermaid? That's a Disney movie, right? I don't watch cartoons. That includes Disney movies. So probably no, I have not. I have seen some Disney movies just because my kids have watched them if I'm walking through the room or something.
That's right, Grammy.
I don't do cartoons. I can't. I just.
Oh, but she did watch Jaws.
Oh, I was a kid. Everybody watched Jaws.
In the ocean.
All right, let's look at this milk glass piece. Look at how pretty this one is. This reminds me of an acorn. It is so beautiful. I love the top. We've got that little pointy top. Really pretty diamond pattern, but it really just kind of has an acorn feel to it when you're looking at it. Really beautiful candy console type bowl. It stands, 9 inches. That is a good size bowl right there. And that is running right now. Beautiful piece of milk glass. Gorgeous scalloped edge going around there. It is very pretty one. The woven basket. Thank you so much. That is heading to you. All right, let's do a piece of another piece here. What does this one say? I'm sure this is silver plate too. It is an open sugar bowl, but how stunning is this? I would totally use this on a vanity just because it has so much design to it and these big sassy handles on there. Let's turn it like this. Let's see if we can read who makes it. I'm not quite sure. Let's see. I don't know if we're going to be able to zoom in and see that.
Hold it.
It is very ornate. It is gorgeous. And it's not super tarnished. I mean, it has some wear. You can tell it's older. All right. I don't know if you guys can see that.
This art.
Possibly made in China, something art.
Artco.
Artco. Okay. It's gorgeous, though. 3 feet. And look at that design. There's a good weight to it. Very ornate. I'm going to scoot it back so you can see the hole. There you go. And that is running right now. We're looking at a good 8.5 inches handle to handle. Any clear-footed glass trays or bowls? Clear-footed. I do not. Oh, wait. I have kind of a bowl. I'll show you. And Ida Bell Vintage, thank you so much. That's a pretty one. All right, let's do this clear one. That was actually coming up next anyways. I have two more clear glass pieces and a crystal piece. This is kind of like a clear-footed bowl, except that you can pour from it. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be for gravy or for creamer, but it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Really beautiful floral etching going on the sides that cut into the glass there. And look at that handle. It is huge. Well, when I say huge, I mean it is like 8 inches from edge to edge, and it stands a good 5.5 inches tall, and it's just beautiful. It does not glow. This one does not glow. No glow to this guy. And that is running right now. It is a stunning piece, though.
Good call, Grammy. That would have been amazing if it did.
It would have. If you guys like glowy glass, about once. Dusty Dreams, thank you so much. That is heading to you. That is a beautiful, beautiful piece.
Thank you.
If you like glowy glass, about every 6 weeks, I do a glow show, and everything in the show glows. And today I found a really unique piece, something that I didn't ever would have guessed that it glows, and it glows. And I bought it at the antique store, and I'm not going to say what it is. We're going to reveal it in the show. But about every 6 weeks we do it, and I bring as much variety as I can, different colors of glass, different sizes, styles. So we try to get anything. The only thing it must have is that it must glow. So everything in the show glows. All right, we have another piece here. This is a little creamer, and this has florals on there too that are so beautiful. Look at this piece. I really like this one. This stands about 6 inches tall, and this is true elegance right there. And that is running right now. You can put your Paris Hilton. I heard Paris Hilton makes a champagne creamer. Here you go. This is perfect for your Paris Hilton champagne raspberry flavored creamer. That actually I heard tastes nasty. Dusty Dreams, that is going to you. Sounds fancy, but according to Lysandra at I Love Discounts, tastes absolutely disgusting. I don't know if she's still here. They may have gone to do their show already. She was drinking it this morning. So doesn't it sound gross? So she was drinking it this morning. She took a swig of her coffee, and like the face she made was like, oh my gosh. All right. Yep. Thank you, hon. He's telling me not to forget stuff at the top I'm going to run. This one is a Spode. You all know Spode. So we have a Spode plate here. Copeland Spode. And this is so cool because you can actually feel all of these flowers all the way around. These are some of my favorite Spode plates. I have seen some of these before. 9 inches in diameter. And that is running right now. These look great on like on the gallery walls because of the flowers going around the edges. And Sunshine Vintage, thank you so much. All right, let's see here. We've got a few more pieces up top we're going to grab in a second, but let's do this guy. This is an old blue and white piece. You recently purchased a perfume bottle, and oh, really? That's cool. It's so much fun. Wait a second. What sounds gross? Oh, the champagne thing. Yeah, that is gross. Isn't it so much fun when you find something and you're like, you don't realize that it glows, and then it's like, wow, check this out. I get very excited. I'm like a little kid with that. Okay, this is a very old piece here. I don't have an exact date, but you could tell by the make and style of this that is an older piece. Beautiful platter. We do have some call outs on the back, but look at this. Not only do you get something on the front, look at the detail, the time that was taken to even make the back gorgeous. Around the edges here, we have a little chip right here, and there's one there. They're pretty hard to see from the front. They're really on the back side. You can kind of see one, just a tad bit right there. It is just a really, really beautiful blue and white, older piece. We're going to turn it this way. And it is 10 inches by 12 inches. So it's a great size. And that is going right now. Thanks for the bids. And Despina with the first purchase. Congratulations.
Thank you for your first purchase.
All right, let's go up here. We've got a few pieces up here we're going to run. We have, how classic is this? We have grapes on here, leaves and grapes, not the same as the milk glass pattern, but they are grapes and leaves. You are very welcome. Thank you. In a pitcher, no maker's mark on the bottom. It is a ceramic piece, a lighter wing. There is a call out right here. Let's see, are we up close? Okay, you can see at the very bottom, we do have a little chip there on the rim. There you go. Other than that, absolutely beautiful. I love the pattern. You can feel it. I like when things have texture. And it's about 6.5 inches tall. And that is up and running right now. This would look great with some like utensils or something like wooden utensils. Get a mix of materials. That would look really pretty.
It's Valentine's Day. Red flowers right there.
Red flowers in this, yes. Ranchan Finds, thank you very much. All right.
Thank you.
We're going to do, you know what? We're going to do these two together. Completely different styles, but this one's kind of tiny to run by itself, so we're going to mix it with something else. So we have a blue and white. This is another Spode. This is Spode out of England, Copeland Spode. It is a smaller saucer. Look how dainty that is. Look, those florals are so dainty. And then we have this really pretty little trinket one out of Japan. Looks like a leaf. We're going to run those together. The saucer is about 6.5 inches, and your little trinket dish is about 5 inches. And that's running right now. You're going to get both of them. We got a Spode piece and a Japan piece. We're just going to start visiting different countries. Thank you for your bids. Ranchan Finds, that's going to you. Thank you so much. All right, look at this guy. We have been holding off on this one. This one will be packaged very, very tenderly. But look at the beauty of this. Think about what you put. I have a couple, not this exact style, but glass. It is gorgeous. Swans on my coffee table. I actually bought them from Southern Charm, and they sit on my coffee table. And they look so pretty when you walk in and you see it. Imagine this one. So you have your white glass here, but then you can see you've just got this clear glass. And this part in here, the bowl part, is fairly thick glass. This is a little more delicate, but this is fairly thick glass. I'm trying to show you all angles of this here. We'll give you some measurements. Okay, we're going to lay it flat in a second. I just want to measure it. It is about 11 inches in length. And at the highest part, about 8.5 inches at the highest point. Let me turn it like this so we can get it on the camera. I'm going to hold it. All right. And it is up and running right now. I have no idea who makes it, but it is beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much for your bids. Ida Bell Vintage, thank you so much. And Miss Jen Han is reading. Thank you so much for the raid, Miss Jen Han.
Grab your hats and step into Zoe's Treasures, where the relics aren't cursed. They are for sale.
Thank you so much for the raid. Hi, everybody who came over with Ms. Jen Han. My name's Tracy. This is Zoe's Treasures. We are doing elegant and timeless pieces. Everything starts at $1. When somebody raids us, we like to bring up their profile to say thank you. So as soon as my husband gets that ready, we will bring it up and take a look at Ms. Jen Han for those of you who do not know who she is. There you go. Ms. Jen Han, pretty sure it's vintage decor. Let's scroll down a little bit. Yep, vintage finds and all those cozy things. You can catch her at her next show, which is tomorrow at the happy hour at 2:15. So y'all, if you like what you see, now you know who to go and follow. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it very, very much. All right. Let's see. We have 2 pieces left. We're going to save my favorite for last. But look at this piece. Look at how stunning this is. This is, you can actually, I'm going to say, can you feel it? No, that is paint. Just looking at it, it looks like it's divided. I mean, it is almost like an optical illusion, but you can just feel that paint. Pretty sure it's hand painted. It is in great condition. Maybe just needs a little bit of a good clean, tad bit of paint wear. But it is absolutely beautiful. I love that deep foresty green color on there. We're looking at about a 10.5-inch diameter. Let's take a look at this from the top. Cameraman, top camera, please. Thank you so much. All right. It's almost like a pinwheel, isn't it? Like when you were a little kid. You did miss the milk glass, Ranch Hand Finds. I don't have any more milk glass. We sold it all today. All right. This guy is up and running right now. Going now. Look at this beautiful piece. That deep green. I'm in love with that deep green. Despina, thank you so much. What a great purchase. That is beautiful. All right, you guys, this is my last item of the night. I actually pulled this out of my bin. I have had this listed in my bin. This is crystal. Is it crystal or glass? This is actually crystal. And I've had it in my bin, but it is so elegant. I thought it fit in this show perfect, so I had to put it in this show. This is a crystal 3-footed bowl. I took my daughter shopping. Oh, well, that was sweet of you to take her shopping. I just bought mine some Legos. I didn't do a whole lot for her. But that was sweet. And you know what? It's okay. We're going to have another show next week. I want to talk about it in a second. In the meantime, this is a butterfly bowl. So it's a beautiful butterfly, 3 feet, crystal bowl. Let's take a look up close. You can see those butterflies. I'll give you some measurements here. 4.5 inches tall. I know, I love the butterflies too. 8 inches in diameter. And just look how gorgeous it stands. You get that shiny, you get a little bit of sparkle on there. It is such a beauty. And we're going to run this one for $1. Look at that. All right, on your mark, get set. Let's run it right now. Up and going for $1. Beautiful piece. Butterflies all the way around. And Southern Charm, that is going to you. Thank you so much. We're going to leave it sitting here because it's just beautiful. That is my last piece of the night, but don't go anywhere. I want to tell you about a really cool show that's coming up this week. So Friday evening, I'm doing something a little bit different. So I am going to be setting up like my table down here in my basement, kind of decorating. And we're going to have it all styled. We're going to have everything styled. It is called the Styled Collection. And we're going to go and break apart all the pieces and sell piece by piece. But you get to see, instead of just seeing an item and how gorgeous it is, you're going to see various items styled in different ways. And we're going to sell it that way. So kind of like going to an antique booth, but we're going to be doing it in my own home. So that's coming up on Friday night. Hope you guys can join me. In the meantime, I hope you guys thank you. I thought it was a cool idea too. I've never done it before, so fingers crossed that it all goes well, but we're going to give it a shot. In the meantime, absolutely, crystals, go for it. You know what? None of these ideas are like, it's just an idea. They're to share. The more the merrier. So let's hope it goes good. Maybe you can watch me and then you could be like, oh, I can do it better and learn, like, see what I do wrong so you can improve on it. All right. With that, you guys have a great weekend. Don't forget, we have our podcast with I Love Discounts and Green 13 tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. on YouTube. It's called the Reselling Roundtable. If you like chat shows, if you like the 3 of us individually, we're even better together. So come see us, the Reselling Roundtable, tomorrow night at 6:30. And with that, we're going to go find somebody to raid. Oh, crystals, a tea party would be cool too. Okay, there's a Reselling Roundtable. Let me go find, see who is on to raid right now. And with that, we're going to close out the show. You know what? Let's go see The Road. We haven't seen The Road in a while. She sells vintage decor. She has some amazing stuff.